part two. I got big views by the ocean. Big chillin', sippin' that potion. Clear on the rocks.
Pleasure having you here, Ty.
Hey man, how you doing? Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, no
For
problem.
real.
So
I'm excited for this, so I've been wanting to do
excited
this.
to have you here. So why don't we start a little bit about yourself? Let's talk about yourself. Give us where you from, how old were you when you started rapping? Just some introduction.
Okay. So I'm from Roseville, Michigan. It's about 3 miles outside of Detroit. Started rapping when I was about 16, so sophomore year of high school, and started recording my first song 2015, so my senior year.
Okay, okay, no problem. And then what got you interested into rapping? So how old were you when you actually got interested in it, when you knew that you wanted to take this on?
Okay, yeah, so growing up, I was always involved with music, so I was always, I was in band at a young age, played different instruments, played percussion.
Okay.
Going through high school, I was inspired by some rap, and then I was just like, what's a genre I can do to put my emotion on how I'm feeling at a high scale.
Okay, no problem. So how long have you been going right now? You said since 2015, so about 5-6 years?
Yeah, 5 years, yeah.
5 years?
Can't believe it's already been 5 years. It feels like 2.
Yeah. Time flies by, man. So what do you think that you bring to the game? What do you think that you bring in that's new to the game?
I feel like I bring a lot of versatility. Not that I'm the first person to do that, but I feel like a lot of artists, they focus on one sound, and which is great. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can do one sound if I wanted to,
right.
But I just feel like when you explore different avenues of music and you kind of put other things together, and I feel like a lot more people would appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. And I know that you just released a new project that you've been working on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Late Nights?
Yep.
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about that? What Late Nights is about? Tell us a little bit about the songs.
Yeah, so Late Nights, I actually wasn't even going to do a project because I've just been dropping like single after single, but at the time I kind of got tied up and I wasn't able to release music so constantly back to back. So I just decided to put the collage of music that I had together and make a project out of it. So it resembles the late nights of my life, whether that's like relationships or going through what goes on in this business.
Right.
My emotions towards certain people and the game itself.
Okay. That's great to hear. So why don't we talk a little bit about your influencers growing up? Who did you look up to?
Okay.
In the rap game?
Who did I look up to? So let me rewind it back. So in high school, I was listening to a lot of the first album that really inspired me to rap was Drake's "Nothing Was the Same." I remember it so clear. I was just so impressed by everything, like the verses, the lyrics, the production, and then I was also listening to like people from my city who are very strongly appraised here.
Right.
If we're talking like Doughboys, Cash Out, Team East Side, Peasy, T Grizzly now who is huge,
right.
Sada Baby. So yeah, I was inspired by like people around me, and then Drake was like the main one. So
okay. Perfect. So why don't we take, let's say, the top 5? What's your Mount Rushmore rappers?
So my Mount Rushmore I'd say is Jay-Z, Nas,
Okay.
Tupac, Biggie,
Okay.
and then Eminem. That would be like my 5.
You gotta have Eminem on there.
But like, if that would be my Mount Rushmore, but like the top 5 who influenced me though, if we're talking about like who influenced me,
Right.
that would be Drake, Kendrick, Cole. Logic was huge in my come up, and then Russ as of late because I've just been so inspired by his work ethic. So
Awesome. Awesome. That's sweet, man. So why don't we go back a little bit? Let's talk about Tyler for a second. What's your hobbies? What do you like to do when you're not rapping, writing?
Yeah,
Tell us a little
so
bit about yourself.
I grew up in a sports family, so there was always football on in the house. I love football, basketball. Grew up playing baseball as a kid. And then I love video games too. So shooters, Call of Duty, 2K, Madden. I love video games.
Okay. PS4 or Xbox?
PS4.
Okay.
We can't have no Xbox players over here, man. Come on now, it's Team PS4. Y'all know that.
Okay, so I know we're running short on time here a little bit, but why don't you tell us a little bit about the future? What can we expect from Ty?
So for me, just expect constantly dropping new music. I got a lot of videos planned. I got big things in the works. we're taking it one step at a time, but we're moving at a high scale. So I'm excited for us.
Perfect, man. Perfect. I'm excited for you. It was a pleasure having you here.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad I got to clear some things up.
Goddamn, you don't have to go. Thought you hit a